Shopify's new MetaObjects are a total game changer in terms of what you can do with your store and the ease of management. So I'm going to show you a little example of creating a size chart that's unique to each product page. I'm going to start with the MetaObject. So I've created a MetaObject which is called sizing chart row because it's going to be a row in your sizing chart. And then I've created a description and 5 columns. Once we have that set up, then what we need to do is add the values to each MetaObject. So I started with extra small men and the description is extra small. Each size is defined here. I've edited the handle to be called XS men for the ease of management so that when I'm looking for this field, I can see it easily. If we go back here, you can see I've also created a medium men, which is the same, but just new values for that. Once we have this set up, we can go and create a meta field on the product. So this meta field is related to the product called size chart. What I've done is connected it to a meta object, specifically the sizing chart row, and I've set it as a list of entries. So you'll be able to add multiple sizing chart row meta objects to the size chart meta field. Once we've done that, we can go back to the product and we can go down and we'll see that the meta field is available, size chart. And what we'll do is we'll grab entries from the meta object. So if we select entries, we can see here that all of these, and this is where I named it, so it shows up here, which just makes it easier when you're looking for it. So say on this product, we only have extra small, small, and medium. We can connect those and then save on the product. Then when you're going to set up your product page, we're going to add a comparison chart, which we're using as a size chart. We'll want to have 5 rows across because we have 5 settings. The header row will want to set. Then we'll want to get rid of these 2 extra rows. And then what we'll want to do is we'll connect the meta field with the objects to the row. So normally you can set the meta field with these dynamic sources, but if you have a meta field which is a list of dynamic objects, then we can connect them here. So once we connect this, you can see that automatically fills with the 3 rows that we just added. Now the only catch here is that they haven't actually connected, but luckily we can actually reset them here, and I've named them to match so that it's also easy to reference. And now you can see that they're all set up and lining up properly across the fields. Now the great thing is that this is just the sizing chart for this one specific product. So if we go back and go to a different product, we can now come here and set different entries. So we're using the same sizing, but maybe this one has all 5 options. Now they show up and they're all already set because we did that initial work of setting them up. And now you have 5 values instead of 3 values, which is very useful because before with meta field, you'd have to have the exact same number of values, but now because it's a list, it'll just loop through however many you have. And then you could set up meta objects for, say, woman sizing or different sizing and just connect them to any product. The other great thing is that you don't have to remake the meta objects. You could just reuse them on multiple products.